Hi guys, welcome to a very special video today. We are going to do a card trick, but I do need someone to help me, and I've decided to use a clone of myself. Hi, how you doing? Oh good, that's good. Going to do a trick with yourself in just a moment, but to start with I'm going to reveal a favourite card of mine. You see, everyone has a favourite playing card. A lot of people it's the ace or the king. Let me show you what my favourite card has always been. It's this one. It's the 9 of diamonds. Always been my favourite playing card. I don't know whether it's because of the diamonds that show wealth or whether it's just the number 9, but that's my favourite card. And what I'm going to get you to do is to choose your favourite card and show everyone but me. You see, I'm going to turn my back and give you directions. So I'm going to look away over here. I'm not looking here, trust me. And what I'm going to do is to ask you to pick up those cards and go through and find your favourite card. And when you find it, put it face up on the table in front of you. Now that you've done that, what I'd like you to do is, depending on the value of your card, for example, if you picked a 9, then deal 9 cards either side of that. If you picked a 4, deal 4 cards either side of your chosen card, face down. Is that all done? Yes. Okay, now what I'd like you to do is to memorise your favourite card in the middle, the value and the suit, and turn it face down. Now we need to deal some cards on top of that to lose it. Let's, for example, use my favourite number 9. Deal 9 cards on top of your card. All done? Now eliminate the other cards. We don't need those anymore. And before I turn around, can you grab all 3 piles of cards and give them a shuffle? Okay, I'm going to turn around now. So you're now shuffling the cards. If you can, just put them back on the table. So what I'm going to do is work out the type of person you are and work out what I believe to be your favourite card. So I'm going to pick up these cards and just going to go through, and I'm kind of sensing the type of person you really are and what sort of card would be your favourite card. And I put those back there. So for the first time, tell me, what is your favourite card? The 5 of spades. Turn over the top card. Excellent. And that is magic, but this is real magic. Practice and enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the special effects video presentation with the cloning. Just a bit of fun for myself and some friends that made the video. But back in hand to the tutorial. The trick itself, find my card, is a self-worker. Now you'll notice that at the start of the presentation I pulled out the 9 of diamonds and said this was my favourite card. You don't need to do this. All that I know is I've got to use 9 cards later on in the routine, and I just thought it kind of makes it not seem as though I'm picking 9 for any particular reason. So this is why I introduced the 9 of diamonds, but you can skip this part. So I said the 9 of diamonds is my favourite card and that I want them to choose their favourite card. Now, when they choose the card, they can go for any card, and I'm just going to go for one of these, and they put this down. So while your back is turned, they put a card down. In this case, a 4 of clubs. Now, You then ask them to deal that number of cards either side. Now, if they do happen to choose either a Jack, Queen and King, remember that the values of those are 11, 12 and 13. So they've got the 4. So you get them to deal 4 cards either side of the packet. You then tell them to remember this, turn it face down, and then deal 9 cards. This is where I introduce my favourite card was a 9, so how about dealing 9 cards on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The rest of the cards are eliminated. You then get them to gather the cards up and to shuffle the cards. Now this is where you have to do a little bit of work, unfortunately. When you pick up the cards, you pretend to be looking through them. What I'm actually doing is counting the cards. I tend to do it in 2s because it goes quicker, but silently count the cards to yourself. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There's 18 cards. Now the trick here is I've got 18 cards here. What you do is you subtract 10 cards from that number. That leaves me with 8. You then divide what's left by 2. So that gives you 4. Now what that tells you is the card that they chose is a 4. It's as simple as that. So it doesn't matter when they're shuffling the cards, you count the cards, whatever the number of cards is, you subtract 10 and then you divide by 2. So I'm left with 4. Then what I do is while I'm going through, I then look for any 4s. Now luckily in this pack I've only got 1 4, and I'll explain how you get around this if there's more than 1 4. So you look through there, there's only 1 4, and I work that to the top, put the cards down. When they reveal their card is the 4 of clubs, you say turn over the top card, and there it is there. So what do you actually do if when you're looking through the cards there happens to be 2 4s? So let me just add another 4 to the pile. So you're shuffling the cards, you look at the cards, you know it's a 4. I notice I've got 2. What I would do is I'd put 1 at the top and 1 at the bottom, remembering that the red is at the bottom, the black is at the top. Just remember the order. Put the cards down. You say to the spectator, what was your favourite card? They say the 4 of diamonds. You say turn the whole pack over and look what I've put at the bottom. And there is their card on the bottom. If they'd said the 4 of clubs, you say turn the top card over. Now, it's very rare I actually get 2 cards, but if you do, that's how you do it. What happens if there were 3 4s? So you know their card is a 4. I do the same again, put the top and bottom, but then I will then put this 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. So 4 cards from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember which is which. So if they say clubs, it's the top one. If they say diamonds, turn the whole packet over. If they say hearts, then you say your card was the 4 of hearts. It's count to the 4th card. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it comes to their card. If the chances are that you've got all 4 of the 4s in the hand, then all I do is I put this one in the 5th position. If they said it's the 4 of hearts, 1, 2, 3, 4, there it is. If they said it was the 4 of spades, then I'd say deal 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, and turn the next card over. And there it is.